cards and button hovers. Add interactivity and flair to your designs, making them more engaging for the users. In this tutorial, we will explore some beginner-friendly techniques to level up your button hover game in Figma in 2024. Let's select a rectangle. So we're gonna create a rectangle which is gonna be 340 width and 234 height. So this is our rectangle. Let's give it a color. So let's use this solid color. So the color will be 3E31D3. Alright, let's duplicate this shape and let's run Unsplash plugin, and let's go to presets, let's go to animals, let's select this image right here. Cool, great. So what we want to do next is move this image above the shape. Here we go, great. Now let's select an image. So let's name this background, and this is going to be our image. So now let's select our image and move it 16 pixels up. So 8, 16, 8, 16. Great. What we want to do next is select a pen tool and let's create the rectangles. So when you do that, make sure you hold shift because you want it to be straight lines, okay? So now let's add a fill and let's select this color right here. Great. So now what we're gonna do is get this rectangle and duplicate it and move it on the bottom right here. Awesome. What we want to do next is select all the shapes. So it's gonna be select triangle, background, and this triangle. We're gonna go on the top and click union selection, okay? So now the shape has been our image has been moved to the back. So we're gonna select square bracket just to bring it in front. Our frame is gonna be exact the same. So this is important moment right here. Let's remove the fill, and now let's add clip mask. Right, we're gonna call it clipping mask. We're not gonna apply the mask to it, but we're gonna clip it because all this content will be clipped to this content, to this frame. Now let's select the frame and add 16 pixels to the width, right, and then add 16 pixels to the height, so plus 16. Great. What we want to do right now is make sure the clip content is selected. We're gonna add this clip mask above and make sure it's aligned right here to this corner, okay? Done. So what we want to do next is get our union selection and the image and move it to this clipping mask, okay? So this is gonna be, so we're gonna select both of them and just drag them up. Here we go. Great. Now our first instance is ready. What we're gonna do is, it says script 1, right? Now let's select and create component. Great. Now what we're gonna do is add the variant. So click this plus right here and add a variant. Great. What I wanna do next is, in order for this to work, is make sure you select your second variant, right? And you move inside and select image and union, which is background. So let's call it background. Great. So now what we're gonna do is, in this second instance right here, we're gonna select image in the background and we're gonna move it 16 pixels up and 16 pixels to the right. Awesome. Now where we want to go is go ahead to prototype tab, show prototype settings. We're gonna have these settings right here. Now let's add the plus and let's add the interaction. So it's gonna be while hovering, change to variant 2, which is gonna be active. Let's rename this active. Okay, so it's gonna be active. Great. So this is default. and this is gonna be active. Great, awesome. Now what I want to do is let's add a frame. So I have my frame right here, which I've created already. Let's get the instance. So let's go to asset panel and select our instance, okay, which is gonna be this one right here. And let's go to design tab. Let's get this copy and add it above. Right, let's bring it in front. Great, so let's delete the content. That's great. So now let's position it, is changed to smart animate, ease in and out, and let's put ease out, okay, and 300. Now let's hover our card and we're gonna see this cool effect in Figma.